Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Grugs of Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, Legionnaires, and any new recruits. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for taking the time to check out my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a demonstration of the Kershaw Stiffarm. Stay tuned. Before we get into this cutting up demonstration, let me know what is in your pocket. The Stiffarm is what I'm carrying. You guys let me know what is in your pockets. Veterans, active military, appreciate you guys taking the time to check out my videos. Thank you as always for your service. You guys are welcome here anytime. All right, troops, a quick close-up, and I will leave the specs in the description and comment section below, but this is the knife. She's a beauty, nothing fancy, just a $20 folding knife. There is a reinforced glass handle. It's got a great contour. It is a liner lock with a clip. Okay, that is interchangeable. It works just fine, folks. This is a great little folder for the price. Steel liners, I don't know exactly what the stainless steel is, but it works just fine. Awesome drop point blade with a high saber type grind. Thumb stud, it's got a nice little swedge. Okay, you can see some jimping, very light but aggressive. The feel is excellent no matter how you hold this knife in any direction, as you could see in front of you. All right, looks good. It's a great little folder, great little inexpensive carry, flips open just fine. It's a great knife. There is nothing wrong with this blade, and I can't wait to show you some cutting up. All right off the bat, I'm just using the front part of the blade to lightly touch that plastic and cut it open. It was easy. The knife is sharp. Now I have used this knife, been using this knife, so I do sharpen and strop it, but taking off that plastic was really easy. Now I'm going to get to this chicken breast. We're going to have some chicken teriyaki tonight. So first things first, I'm going to clean up some of the fat, get rid of some of the fat that's embedded within the meat. As you can see, it's slicing right through real easy. Okay, here's another little piece, just getting rid of it, and just cuts no problem. All right. Here's another piece that we're going to get rid of here in a second. There we go. Nice. Nice cutting. I mean, very easy, very sharp. And even cutting the knife onto the board didn't dull the blade whatsoever. Okay, first I'm going to cut it right in half. I want to show you how sharp that is if you wanted to make some fillets. All right, and I cut it right down the center of the breast. There you go. Now I'm going to cube this because we're going to have some cubed chicken teriyaki. Easy. Yes, there is no bone. I will be showing you a piece of chicken with bone or multiple pieces of chicken with bone so you can get an idea about skinning animals. If you're doing some hunting, you don't want to take a fixed blade with you for whatever reason, but this is just real easy cutting. Okay? And no matter how much I'm cutting into the board, the cutting board, the knife is still staying pretty sharp, and in no time did I sharpen this knife since I've been cutting this chicken. So let's get to the other piece. First, I will cut it into strips after I filleted it. Okay, there we go. I'm just trying to keep my hand out of the way so you guys can get a good look. All right, and just filleting or cutting that halfway because it's a big thick piece. There we go. And then cubed. Just real simple, real easy. And you don't need a chef knife to do, something simple like this, There we go. Nice cubes. Doing a fine job. Not bad for 20 bucks. I know some people have a problem with it, but I didn't. Works just fine for me. Sharpens just fine. Cut up just fine. All right, there's some people in the family that love dark meat, so we're going to cut up some thighs. These thighs do have bone in them and a lot of skin and fat. I want you to take a close and careful look at how this knife just gently cuts that fat that seems to be stuck almost to the meat, and doing a little skinning here where the skin just doesn't pull off without ripping the meat. Okay, nice and easy. You could see the front part of the blade is just doing a great job. There you go. Now I'm going to get to the bone. Okay, first thing I do, I'm cutting a little bit more of the fat off of the thighs because they're so fatty. All right. And now what I do is I cut right down the center of the bone, and then I cut on the sides of the bone, as you're going to see here in a second. See that? I'm cutting through the cartilage, and then I'll just use that drop point to cut right through the meat. And I'll cut down the center of the bone over there as I skin it. That's an awesome demonstration, guys, with this folder. It's just doing the job just fine. All right, there we go. Deboned, a deboned thigh right there. And now I'm going to cube it. Simple, just like the breast. Now that the bone is out, you know, it's just real easy to dice the chicken thigh. No problem. There you go. There's a nice little pile right there. Awesome. Let's do another one. Okay, another nice fatty piece. The skin is stuck onto the skin, but I'm just using the very edge of the sharp blade to just cut the membrane from the muscle. All right, look at that. I'm using the clip point, the drop point now to cut through. Sinew and membrane, it's getting cut. It's so sharp, no problem. There we go. No problems whatsoever. All right, see how I'm holding a knife, a little bit different position now. And I'm cutting down through the bone, through the sides of the meat. There we go, cutting through the cartilage. Sorry about the hand in the way. Just real easy, real easy. You don't need a chef knife to do it. I mean, I understand there's appropriate tools, but you know what? If you're out in the field, it looks like this knife is doing the job no matter what the steel is. Pretty good. There you go. There you go. Let's cube it. Nice and easy. Just make quick cubes out of this. That was a piece of fat I got rid of. There we go. Easy. Once the bone is out of there, you could manipulate the muscle any way you want. Beautiful cut right there. Yep. That's looking good. Looking good. And now we've got one more piece to do. Okay, final demonstration over here. Again, separating the skin, getting rid of some of the membrane and some of the fat that seems to be stuck within the muscle. And I'm just using the very edge, the very tip of the blade, the very forward end of the blade to do the work, the cleaning of work. There you go, nice skinning, just cutting the membrane, cutting the skin, cutting the fat off. Fine job, fine job. There is nothing wrong with this knife. I know this isn't the greatest steel, but you know what? I'll carry a work sharp field guide with me, and this thing will sharpen up just fine. All right, let's get rid of that bone. There we go. Again, cutting it through the center, then I cut it towards the sides. Minimal meat loss. Okay, look, underneath the bone now. Just getting rid of the muscle off the bone. Perfect. Done. A little piece of meat on that bone I didn't want to get rid of. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Let's cut this up. Let's cube it. And this concludes the demonstration with this folding knife on cutting up chicken meat for teriyaki dinner. Almost there. Let's do this last piece. A little bit of fat there. Get rid of that. A little bit of the, not sinew, but the cartilage. I remember leaving that there. I cut it off, no problem. All right, there we go. Cubed. Completely done. All right, troops. Let's move on. All right, troops, that's it. I just want to thank you for taking the time to check out my channel, and I hope that you enjoyed this little demonstration. It is a great budget blade for 20 bucks. It did the job. I guarantee you this would do a great job out in the field, and it worked just fine. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits, as always, appreciate you guys. I'm going to pour myself a drink and start cooking this up because we're going to have a great meal with the family tonight. I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to check out my video. Veterans and active military, again, appreciate you guys. Thank you for your service. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they come out of the service face a lot of challenges. One of these challenges, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, is suicide. In the comment section below, in the links, and at the end of this video will be websites, phone numbers, and a heartfelt message from a Legionnaire here named Martin Miller. He was a Vietnam veteran from 66 to 69. He has been there, he has done that, and he has gone through what you have gone through. And he has left you guys a heartfelt message. Please read that message and seek the help that you guys have earned and deserved. All right, Legionnaires, I wasn't kidding about that drink. I'm going to have myself a nice little IPA. I'm going to pour it, and I am going to enjoy it. I'm even going to add a little bit of tequila in there just to kick things up a notch. So I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch my videos. I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. Really appreciate you guys. I hope that wherever you are warm, comfortable, and enjoying yourselves. Again, thank you so much. Until the next video, guys.
To the Legion.
You guys take
Cheers.
care of yourselves.
Legionnaires!